Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. That's my email address. Reach out to me for pricing information about this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. Today, we're discussing a watch that was made from 1999 through 2005. It's the Patek Philippe 5054R-001, an officer's watch style moon phase date and power reserve in rose gold, exquisitely 36 millimeters in diameter, 10.4 millimeters thick with hunter caseback, and then 41.3 millimeters from lug to lug with a 19 millimeter spacing between the lugs. On my wrist of 16 centimeters circumference, the watch wears beautifully. It really is a great fit. A timepiece that would look good on anyone. It's a unisex option, being narrow across the wrist, nowhere near the edge of my wrist. You can really see that down the barrel from over the top, as well as the cuff shot, where you can see the domed profile of the case is an excellent match for a tight sleeve or dress cuff. Move away from the camera, you can see it in proportion. It's even more attractive. A discreet take on the ultra haute de gamme of Patek Philippe. You don't necessarily need to make a lot of noise or a show of your Patek Philippe watch, and if you prefer discretion, this is going to be the choice. Taking a look at the buckle, you can see that Patek uses a rather distinctive buckle with its officer's case watches, using a screw fixture that holds the strap to the buckle, a nod to the manner in which the lugs are fixed to the strap. Rose gold with a lovely little accentuated polished pin. Rolling back to the case, you can see it is beautifully made. The lugs are welded on, so this is old school construction, manual case fabrication, and then hand finish. The way this works is the lugs are welded into slots in the case. The lugs are built separately from the case, and once the weld is complete, evidence of the weld is removed to create this sharp break between caseband and lug. The watch is designed to evoke the officers' watches from World War I. There's nothing romantic about World War I, but the notion of a pocket watch converted into a wristwatch for practical reasons does still capture the imagination. And as you can see, the idea was that you would have essentially a pocket watch, and then because officers needed both hands in trench warfare and wouldn't necessarily have pockets, they would wear their converted pocket watch on the wrist. And things were converted rapidly by welding straight lugs into a pocket watch case. The strap would be fixed using a combination of screws and bars. Because it was a converted pocket watch, the officer's watch would often have a rotund case profile designed for use in a pocket, with onion-style crowns with a lovely and flowing knurling, and then hunter casebacks, because in the pocket watch era it was common to feature hunter casebacks. So all of this evokes the pocket watch era, right down to the numerals used, the white dial, and the lovely vintage hands, which are blackened white gold in this application. Now, the dial of the watch has a railroad track outboard for reading the minutes. We have sub-seconds, right about where the 4 o'clock index would be. We have coaxial moon phase and radial date, and then we have a power reserve indicator for the 48-hour power reserve of the watch. And it is automatic, but you can actually wind it and enjoy the rapid transit of the power reserve for a little bit of horological theater. There is some domed profiling to the sapphire, so that contributes to some of the thickness of the watch. It's actually quite a thin watch, all things considered. Open up that hinged case back. You can see the hinge assembly over at the 9 o'clock side, and you can see internally you have a mirrored surface with serial number and the notation that this case was made by Patek Philippe. That's the maker's mark, and it was reference 5054. It's the 5054J in yellow gold. We have caliber 240, a micro rotor automatic that originally launched in 1977. Here we see it with a number of additions, such as Petit Second. We have the Indicateur Réserve de Marche, Lune, and of course Calendrier. All of these things. And a micro rotor automatic. The micro rotor allows you to see all of the movement, and it also makes for a thinner watch as you don't have an additional layer of winding bridge and rotor on top. The center rotor automatics tend to be Patek Philippe's volume automatics, and the micro rotors tend to go in the more elite watches, and this is one of them. As you can see, it is a 22-carat mass. It features Côte de Genève and an engraved Calatrava cross on its top. We have a free-sprung gyromax style balance adjusted in 5 positions. The watch, of course, features the Poisson de Genève, as prior to mid-2009, the Geneva hallmark would have been used on all Patek Philippe Geneva seal watches. The timepiece, of course, with a 48-hour power reserve wound by the micro rotor, beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour, all of that pivoting on 29 jewels. You can see that it features a set of bridges with anglage that started mechanically but then finished manually. We have engine turning in two different sizes on the base plate, satination on the train wheels, and then Côte de Genève laid down across the bridges, perfectly aligned from bridge to bridge, with anglage about the periphery of the jewels and the screws. The jewel and screw sinks are polished internally. You can see that the locating pegs for the bridges have also been black polished on their top, and then the screw heads are black polished on their top, and they are chamfered in their slots as well as around their circumference. Altogether, a very good looking movement. The watch is 30 meters water resistant, so not an aquatic Patek Philippe, but then again, you have a Nautilus or an Aquanaut for that. Reach out to me at Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.